So I've moved to a new place, and it's near the centre where all the tourists gather. Near the church, but apparently they've been fixing the Catholic Church for a long, long time. And it's just covered in scaffolding. Hey BFM, how you going, pal? Yeah, what time is it? 8 o'clock. Lunchtime, innit? I've been looking up some words. Chukmung and chukdung. Chukmung means chukmung nam toi. Chukmung nam toi. So that means Happy New Year. Chukmung nam toi. Oh my God. They'll kill this hen. Well, this morning I had about 11 o'clock, I think. I had an English breakfast, and then I had about an hour or so later I had a duck. I had a duck leg. Rice, it was nice. And just had a couple of beers. Are so cheap. It's 20 and it's 450 milliliters, and it's less than $1. Chukmung toy. No reaction whatsoever. All right, Chillian. Chukmung nam toy. I'm sure that I'm saying it right. Or chipmunk nantoi, or is it namui? Yeah, you can. But like I said, I did have some wine at that place last night, and then I had some food. The food's really nice. The wine was really nice. But I ended up spending $50. Yeah, I think it's 25. And so $1 is 25,000 dong. She's tired. So, and the beer, so it's less than $1 for a decent sized beer. But I don't want to be walking on the streets of Vietnam. It's not like San Francisco. So what about, did you know that? I didn't know that West Street Inn is a fucking faggot. Mandelson is a lying faggot. And so that West Street Inn must have been sucking, one of them was sucking each other's cock, because he persuaded another cocksucker to give that cock. So one cocksucker persuaded another cocksucker to give the cocksucker a job and become the diplomat. He had a really nasty past. He's fucking evil. He's got a really bad name, this Mandelson. I don't know. I don't care. He's never donated anything. And for him to just say he won't or doesn't want to, then fuck him. It's really saying hello to people that come to the channel who does fuck all. Yes, exactly. I don't know. All these people younger than me are a lot taller than me. Maybe they come from rich families. Well, as you know, I didn't have a surgery to remove it because you took it out with your teeth. Hello. Hello. This is the book area. And by chance I heard the phone go click and or buzz, and then I realised I'd got some Wi-Fi, and it's Wi-Fi, and I don't have to put a password in. So this is Lily Evans. Quite funny actually, because that woman who did me wrong was called Lily. How was your surgery to remove that enormous cucumber from your arse? Well, actually, I got lucky because in Vietnam they have large cucumbers, but in Japan they don't have large cucumbers. How about that? Now I was looking for a bar actually, or an outside place. Maybe get a snack or some drink. I was just on my way, then I had the phone buzz. Namaste, Chitra. You're giving out bans. Who's giving out bans for what? Well, I just made a post, and they're banning the six from the city to the sea, talking about driving the Israelis out of, or the Jews out of Israel or wherever, and they banned that phrase. And so I put that, and I made a phrase for Albanese saying, Anthony Albanese is a fucking stupid cunt. Tell you, what would you like to request? Giving out bans. Yeah, so I was really surprised that, I always noticed they never donated anything, so, and this last week or so I've been asking people for donations because it's been fucking, I feel underappreciated. Nice rack. Yeah, I saw that, I've just seen it in the Daily Mail. So I wonder where, oh, she's a cutie. Hello. 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 So I've found a new place which seems to be more organised with the toilets and beds and shower rooms. Hello, das Vidanya, Russian guy. Hello. Das Vidania, baby, is what she said to me. Das Vidania, baby, it's the last you'll see of me. So the other night I was looking at this stand-up or this, but she said it was too far away. So I might look if there's someone doing stand-up tomorrow night. Das Vidania, baby. Publishing house. Cheers. Is that one? Is that a Korean one, that? I wish it was dollars. That'd be nice. Maybe you've been here before a long time ago, haven't you? A long time ago, people used to. They had a 500. They had a 501 coin, and people were bringing them back from Korea, and I thought that they were worth about 50, a tenth or a 10th or 20th of the Japanese 500 yen, and they were putting them in machines, and the people didn't like it. Oh, that's not bad. Well, he must have gone up in 5,000. Yeah, that's right. So it's 529 yen. So it's about a tenth. So that's great. Thank you. Ah. So I'm drinking some water to try and help my kidneys out. Valentine's Day tomorrow. I guess I can't ask her to be my Valentine now. Your kidneys are smashed. We've got to eat lots of water, lots of vegetables, cherries, berries, lemon water in the morning. Do you know what your EGFR rate is? Yeah, beetroot. Oh, she's attractive. She could be Japanese, huh? You're just waiting on results. So, well, how's it affecting you? Hello. Are you having any problems walking or swelling or anything like that? Well, I had a few results. I didn't even notice on my blood test and urine test. I didn't even know it was on it. And so I was looking, then it was like between in the 40s. And then I started eating all these vegetables, and it went from 37 up to 50. But then the last time, it went back down to 42. But the night before, I drunk like a bottle of wine. So hopefully I can get it above 50 again. So I've just walked past this restaurant, and this guy is holding the phone in a restaurant so his girlfriend can like sort her eyelashes out. They're fucking very vain, these Koreans. Well, the young Koreans, they're very vain. But I have seen quite a few vegetarian restaurants. I saw a Vietnamese one today, and then I also saw 2 or 3 vegetarian Indian restaurants. Now that Lily said she was buying pens for 10,000 and selling them for 20,000. But then when I was talking to her, she only had 4 pens on her. Now you'd have to sell a fucking lot of pens. Well, you could get like a band. You could get a sandwich for 20,000. I like one thing, bibimbap. I like that one. Korean food. But I had one really spicy one, and I nearly died twice. Oh no, that was Thai food. That was Thai food. No. That's it, bibimbap. I saw it today actually. They sell, sometimes when I was in Japan, they'd sell you like the mixture to make it, and sometimes they had it on half price. I've just walked past the JW Marriott Hotel. I wonder how much that is. Beef soup. Yeah, that was getting popular when I was working on Uber. Curry soup was getting very popular. Yeah, when I had that pizza the other day, there was a guy, a delivery driver, waiting for pizza. He was waiting about 30 fucking minutes. He wasn't very happy. And I saw this sign in America, you know, like it says delivery riders, you know, like, well, I forget what the companies are in America. Uber as well. And they say you have to wait in line like everyone else. But the thing is, they've fucking phoned in the order. They have a machine. So as soon as that person orders the food, it's being fucking got, it's there. You know, like 5, 10, 15 minutes before the rider even gets there.
And then I like some of it and then
Maybe I should try and get some trainers as well. There's a Nike shop. Oh, I've seen a Nike shop. I wonder how much they are there. Yeah, but beef and things like red meat and organs is not good for you, mate, if you've got kidney problems. Yeah, let us know when you get the result. There's a guy on Facebook, he was on dialysis and he managed to get himself off dialysis by drinking lots of water, eating lots of vegetables. The girls still get tramp stamps for tattoos. Hello. Oh, you can speak English. Wow, great. What's your name? This little kid's being friendly. Can you do that? Hello. Hello. Bye. Xin chào. Xin chào. Oh, he's off. Grandma's after him. This is Vietnam, yeah. Xin chào. Hello. Xin chào. You're gonna die. Where are you from, Russian named guy? You get something. Oh, you're from karaoke? Yeah, so last night a few Korean people walked past this bar I was at, and I remember I'm somebody that was the only word I could remember. Met you. That was the other word. Met you. Nice to meet you. Which is beer. Hello, hillbilly. They're not selling a lot of like these. I don't know if fucking Vietnamese are tea leaves, but there don't seem to be much business. This girl's pulling a strange face. Oh, they're beautiful flowers. Maybe I should start talking like Slim Pickens. Oh. Everybody likes egg and chips. Yeah, I was tempted today. I had an English breakfast and a duck leg later. But they said that this restaurant, they had fish and chips was one of their favourites. Don't Americans eat egg and chips? I'm sure they do. I was just talking about it before. It's very cheap. Well, I won't pass this. I'm going to a new place. It looks a bit pricey here, and it's I think 55 or 65,000, which is less than $3. Just over two. Fat Nicola, I've just looked at your profile photo. It looks like you are as stupid as you look. So tomorrow, I think I might go around the War Museum. See what all the fuss is about. Oh, I guess she's working, so she's not drinking a beer. I can't even remember. You were all nice yesterday when I said drink every time the old guy squints. What? So I laughed, so what? Your name is Fat Nicker. I've got a new name for you. Stupid cunt. Which I think is more appropriate. Yeah, so one of these, there were two bars on opposite corners of the street, and one of them said they were like was a Japanese pub. That's what it said. That's what it called itself. And izakaya. Are these 4 Japanese chicks here? Probably not. No. No, they're not Japanese.
Trời ơi, em nờ này chắc cái tông này hợp với người vậy mày. Lên được mấy tông.
It's quite cute.
Tao nhớ cái hào vô mày cạo chọc á. Cạo chưa đâu chứ.
Có chồng đó ta. Có đâu chồng đâu.
Có cạo đinh, cạo chọc.
Đinh không? Cái tự nhiên đâm ngang.
Tự nhiên đâm đầu đâu chứ có sao mày bị chặn đầu.
So, like I say, like, because I was the average height for my age, like fucking 40 years ago. But even like most of the girls are taller than me. Yeah, apparently America were a bit upset about losing that war. But I've noticed one thing about Koreans. They're very friendly, the Vietnamese, without a doubt. They're very friendly people. But they just don't seem to have the doing the job. I'm sure they do the jobs properly when they're making the machines in the factories. But in the streets and the hotel rooms, it's like they don't give a fuck. But if I was getting $1 an hour, I wouldn't give a fuck either. So they're always calling. But they're on the bikes and they're looking. That little kid pretending to be an old man, and they're always driving up to you asking if you want a ride round town on the back of his bicycle. And so this one guy came up to me, goes, and I says, "How did you know that I didn't want a bicycle ride or a bicycle trip?" He says, "I didn't." He said, "Well, you fucking do now." But I don't. So one guy he offered me like a 1 hour trip. So there's this podcast, and this Korean American guy, I forget his name now, and they were talking about slavery, and he was saying because the Japanese turned Koreans into slaves, but someone said, but before that the Koreans had had a 1400-year history of using slaves. I never checked that fact out, so if anybody wants to check it. Oh, someone sent a message, but I didn't look at it. Okay, let's have a look. Got it. The art is 90% of my personality. I better put it back on then. Let's be honest, the other 10% is just being a sex tourist. I wish I was a sex tourist. And I would have actually, she said I can suck it and make it hard. That's something I can't do. There's nothing wrong with going to a foreign country and having sex with an adult, giving that money to a young woman, and her being able to fucking live decently. There's nothing wrong with going with prostitutes, unless that prostitute is being trafficked, of course. I heard some horrible stories about Mexico when they offered jobs. They offered jobs to women, and then they fucking kidnap them and turn them into sex slaves. And then once they've done, or if they try to escape, they fucking kill them. That's horrifying. Yeah, I'd like to have. I've got two T-shirts I'm thinking of. One is I like Viet. I love Viet Jam, and I did Miss Saigon. Now, I don't know if a lot of people know, but there was a play, musical many years ago called Miss Saigon. Ah. $66. $14. What's up with the comments? You're very slow. This guy looks like someone from X-Files. What do you think? What do I have to say in response to the allegations? What, have you been a dickhead? I think they're absolutely true. You're doing well with your subscribers, aren't you? Yeah, well, if you go to Britain, stay in a boarding house or a lodging house, you get great food. Piece of meat, all the potatoes and veg. And African. I know one guy from Biafra, another guy I met the other day, and they like to make their own food. He's married to a Japanese, but he likes to make his own food. And there's nothing wrong with Japanese food. It's great. Let's take a walk down this. See how far this. See how far this Wi-Fi goes. I wonder if they've got any cheap second-hand books. Now that girl, Angela Duckworth, I wonder if that's Vera's daughter. Now the one thing I saw the other day, this Lily, she used to take books, them in the bookshop and then put them back, but it was damaged. But it seemed to be okay to do that. Louis Vuitton. He was a dress packer, and everybody thought he was a fudge packer. Well, let's have a look at these books. I wonder if they're going to be in English. Oh no, it looks like it's all. What is a brain? Oh, that looks like an interesting book. Fuck, that's expensive. 350,000.
So what do you think about the book you have?
What a fucking old wanker. Has it got a little diamond earring in? $99,000, that looks like that's on sale. Anyone ever read that, The Origin of Species? That was one of the first books I read, Tale of Two Cities. Okay, can anybody give me the last line by, was it Sidney Darton or Dawson? It is a far, far better thing to have a... It is a far, far better thing to have a bidet in a hotel room. But it didn't last long, it didn't go far. It wasn't too far from where I was sitting down. But we don't see white dog poo anymore. It's funny you should mention that, I'm just studying some. Like, looks like.
Tiếng Anh mà để đâu vậy?
Để bên kia.
Mình chỉ còn cuốn đó thôi hả? Đúng rồi, có 3 cuốn.